Hiya. Right, it's week 2 and this is day 2. This is Tuesday morning. I didn't take my camera out yesterday. It was just an easy run with some hill strides and the weather were rubbish, so I just got it done and I thought I'll bring the camera out today. Little session today. It's simple, nice and easy, but effective. We've got 12 by 400 meters and the target pace is 5k pace or maybe a touch under, and they're all off 90 seconds. So warm-up's finished. Let's get this done. $3.51 for that first one. Oh, $3.46 for that one. $3.48 again. $3.43. $3.46. I didn't see what that one was. $3.47. That's good. $3.47, I thought that said. $3.45. And only 3 more to do. $3.43. Oh, only 2 left to do. $3.47. And only 1 more to do. $3.46. Session done. That's good. Really pleased with that. Well, that went really well. I'm really pleased with that session. I stuck to target pace the whole way through. The whole point of the session was to embed that goal pace, get my body used to running at that pace and intensity that I need for my 5k PB. If you notice, what I didn't do was smash out a really fast one on the last one, because that would have been counterproductive. The only thing I would have gained from that is greatly increasing my recovery time before the next run. And the saying that I've used for years, I really stick to: training is to improve what we do, not to prove what we can do. So I've got a good session in the bag. See you tomorrow. Good morning. We've jumped forward to Thursday the 6th of November. I did do a run yesterday. I did a 60-minute easy, but I didn't take the camera with me. It was absolutely chucking it down. The rain was really heavy, and 60 minutes easy run is pretty boring footage that no one would have wanted to watch anyway. So Thursday now, it's session day. Today I've got a bit of a spicy one. This is the Mona Fartlek. I haven't done this one for a while. It's one that was built back in the 1980s by an Olympic marathon runner, and basically it's efforts with the equal amount of recoveries. So you do 2 90-second efforts, they come with 90-second recoveries. Then you do 4 60-second efforts, obviously with the 60-second recoveries, and then 4 30-second efforts, and you finish off with 4 15-second efforts. It's quite unpleasant, I've got to be honest. Obviously it's as hard as whatever amount of effort you put into it, but those 15 seconds at the end, they're really disgusting, because you put the work in and 15 seconds recovery is not a recovery. You just don't get a chance to get your breath back. So enough whittering on. The warm-up's finished. Let's get this one done. 1 minute. And there we go, Mona Fartlek completed. So let's see, I did just over 4.5 kilometers, 4.57 kilometers. Oh, I do believe if it can cover 5 kilometers doing this session, that's a good benchmark of top level fitness. Wow. Right, time to get my cool down done. The next time we speak, it'll be ready for the Isabel Trail parkrun that I'm doing on Saturday, because tomorrow's Friday, Friday's rest day, Saturday's parkrun day. The difference being that this parkrun I'm actually going to treat as a race day. I'm going to do the full routine, the full preparation. I'm even going to indulge myself on some of that fly carb. So let's see what happens. I believe I've got a time of 19:25 to beat from last Saturday's parkrun at Grow. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, here we are, Isabel Trail parkrun, November the 8th, and look at this weather. I'm in a vest. It's absolutely glorious here. Perfect conditions. Absolutely no wind whatsoever, so no excuses. Let's give it some beans.
3, 2, 1, go!
And give it the beans we shall. Here we go, Isabel Trail parkrun. Let's go for it. Keep a watch on that chap there with the vegan runners t-shirt on. He plays an absolutely crucial part in this later on. But for now, we're just going to get settled into this first kilometre. Everything's feeling really good today. I've just finished a really good warm-up where I was hitting really strong paces for really low effort and low heart rate. And we're just approaching the first kilometre marker now at 3:48. Absolutely spot on for pace. This is exactly where I want to be. It's just an ever so slight uphill here now. We're having to put a little bit more work in, but we don't actually mind that because the way back's slightly downhill. And here's the second kilometre marker, and we cross the second kilometre in 3:38. That's not right, but looking at the distance on the left hand side, it's in the wrong place. It's just been put a few metres wrong, so don't panic. We'll just see where we are at the turnaround. It's 2.5 kilometres out, 2.5 kilometres back. If we're at 2.5 kilometres at the turnaround point, we know we can rely on GPS. So no drama, no stress. Let's keep going. So here's the turnaround point, and exactly 2.5 kilometres on the cone. Thank you very much, COROS. That is absolutely super accurate GPS. So here's the chap now with the Vegan Runners t-shirt on. On your right. If you notice, I'm just calling forward on your right to let them know that I'm going to overtake on the right hand side. That's what I would do on a track. If anybody's in lane 1 and I need to get by them, it's up to me to get around them. So I will always go on the right hand side. On your right. Thank you. And there's the third kilometre. GPS 3:49. Again, the GPS is looking accurate, and we're going to come to the actual marker itself, which we know is in the wrong place. And when we cross this one now, it's saying 4:20. That's completely wrong, isn't it? And here we're approaching the 4th kilometre marker. We know that GPS is accurate. It says 4 kilometres on GPS and 3:41 on the average pace, which means I'm on target now for a seriously fast time. I know that I've just got to dig in, and I'm going to be sub 19. And we're going to have some help now, because just on the right hand side, there he is, Mr. Vegan Runners. Just when I've got nothing left, and my legs are empty and my lungs are gasping for air, I've now got somebody to chase down. And he's much quicker than me, so I'm not going to, I've got a spoiler alert, I'm not going to catch him, but it's going to make me completely empty the tank trying to keep up with him. Let's cross the finish line.
Well done, second. Well done.
Oh, dude, smash it.
Well, that went very well, didn't it? The target today was to improve on last week's time at COROS Parkrun. The time last week was 19 minutes and 25, and today at Isabel Trail Parkrun I've managed to run on the watch 18 minutes and 47 seconds, which is my all-time parkrun PB, and it's not too far away from my all-time 5k PB I did in July at the John Ward 5k in Hereford. So huge improvement, things are definitely on the up. I've raised the bar now, so the next time I do an attempt I'm going to have to be punching well above my weight. But I'm absolutely thrilled to bits. What an absolute blast of a parkrun this is. Slightly uphill on the way out, but then when you're on your way back, that last 2.5 kilometres when your legs are smashed, it's ever so gradual downhill, so you can really punch some fast times. If you're after a quick parkrun, Isabel Trail's a place to go. I've got a 90-minute long run tomorrow, and then the week starts again. The clock starts from 0. Let's get those training miles done. Hello and welcome to Sunday, and time to do my favourite run of the week, which is the Sunday long run. And I've got 20 k's on the plan today, but I'm going to break that down into 4 lots of 5k, getting progressively faster. I'm just going to be starting off nice and easy, and I'm working my way through to steady pace. So let's have some fun. I'll see you in a bit. So that's another good session in the bag. 4 by 5 kilometers. Did the paces progressively, started off at 5:25 a kilometer for the first 5k, then dropped down to 5 minutes a kilometer, 4:45 a kilometer, and then finished the last 5. I did that at 4:30 a kilometer. So basically easy pace through to steady all the way through, just rounding off the week nicely. So that's 85-86 kilometers volume this week, so things are going well. Bit of a mix around this coming week now. I'm gonna have to change my training schedule. I've got a bonus track race on Wednesday. The local running club, the Maldwyn Harriers, they're hosting an open track meet, and I'm going to do the 3,000 meters. I got a target to beat of what I did there early in the year, so I want to try and dip under the 11 minutes if I can. I've said it now, so I'm going to have to try it. And then on Sunday it's cross country through at Croft Castle, so I'll bring you along for the spicier training sessions, and yet again I'll not bother to take the camera out for the long, boring, easy ones, and we'll have some fun. So until next time, I'll see you there.